Vitamin C prevents colds. A and D do sunshine things. We need calcium for strong bones. There must be something for the eyes. Carrots, cabbage, lettuce. You never saw a blind rabbit. And I have a friend who thinks salmon will prevent the loss of your mind. But I believe in coffee. Drip, percolated, pressed coffee. Black, not sweet, no cream coffee. Which smells like morning and feels like friendship. Coffee. While we laugh and preview our day. That was Nikki Giovanni's poem, Coffee. And this is not completely random. I read you that poem because today she read that poem to us. She went to our architecture class and talked to us, and I just have to say, Nikki Giovanni might just be the coolest lady in the world. She is hilarious. You don't even understand how funny she is. Like, we were all laughing the whole time. In case you don't know who Nikki Giovanni is, which to be honest, I didn't until very recently, she's a very, very famous poet. She was nominated for a Grammy Award. She is one of Oprah's 25 living legends, and she has a bat named after her. That's how cool she is. She said when Tony Mars, the same year that he won a Nobel Prize, was the year that she got that bat named after her. She said she called Tony Mars up and she was like, "Congratulations on your Nobel Prize, but guess what I got? I got a bat named after me." She's a teacher of literature here, and I'm actually kind of tempted now to take one of her classes. And she was the one who gave the speech after the tragedy of the shooting that ended with the now very famous here and very used phrase, you could say, "We are Virginia Tech and we will prevail." And now I'm pretty much just gonna give you a bunch of little funny things that she said, completely out of context, which will hopefully still be funny. She was talking about Mars, and she was like, "We're gonna be able to go to Mars, and I've decided I'm going." You know, they keep sending all these young people to space. Young people have things to do. They got families. They got sex drive. I'm old. Send the old people. All I have is a dog. His name's Alex. And Alex and I, we're going to Mars. Then she was talking about when she had cancer. And she was like, "So when I got cancer, I decided I need to choose how I'm going to handle this." And she said, "I'm going to be cool because I'm black. And black people are cool." She also said that the two good things that came out of her surgery, she had to get one of her lungs removed because she had cancer, were, number one, she didn't die. And she was like, and I like that, because, you know, I kind of like living. And the second was that she is now disabled, so she gets to park in disabled parking spaces. She has a tattoo on her arm that says "Thug Life." And she was telling the story of when she went to get it at this tattoo parlor. And she told the guy, "I want it to say Thug Life." And he said to her, because she was already pretty old by the time she did this, and he was like, "Miss, you don't look like a thug." And she was like, "But I am." And she's just hilarious. She was talking about Martin Luther King. She's gonna read a poem that she actually read to us today. And she also read to us the coffee poem. But this Martin Luther King poem, she's going to read it alongside with Obama at the Martin Luther King Memorial inauguration. She's going to read it at the Martin Luther King Memorial inauguration with Obama and stuff, who she doesn't like. And she was talking about Martin Luther King, and she was like, "You know, I wasn't like friends with Martin Luther King. He didn't like call me up and was like, 'Hey, Nikki, let's go get some beer.' But I met him," and she was just talking about him and different things about him. And then she was like, "You know what? Martin Luther King, if he'd lived longer, he would have gotten a tattoo. Because he's cool like that." I can't quite convey how funny she was, and I don't remember half of the hilarious things she did, but she was just awesome to listen to, and I really think she might be the coolest lady on earth. Just saying. I don't really know where to put in the random clips, so I think I'm just gonna do it here. Here's a quote of the day. So the other day we were eating at Owen's, and there was a picture of a flower, like the middle of a flower, and Kelsey was like, "Is that a bee or a flower? Because it has little tentacles." And we were like, Kelsey, bees don't have tentacles. And here's a list that Justine made of 50 things that she could be doing with her time that would be better than wasting it in biochem. Punching people before eating, prank calling, breaking windows, kicking puppies, sitting naked on a beanbag eating Cheetos, skydiving, and selling drugs. Now about the highlights of my week. Friday was one of the coolest nights ever, and I didn't even go party or anything. Pretty much what we did was around 10:30, we decided that we were going to go play football on the drill field. So it was 4 girls against 4 guys. It was Justine, Sarah, Kelsey, and me against Cody, Ben, Michael, and Corey. And we went out to the drill field. It was really dark, and we played football. We were getting slightly destroyed by them. I had to kept blocking Ben from blitzing on Kelsey when she tried to throw at the beginning. And Ben's like a foot taller than me, so that was a little bit challenging. But it was really fun. And then at one point around 11 or 11:30, this group of 10 guys is walking by, and they just see us playing football, and they're like, "Hey, is this an open game? Can we join you guys?" And we were like, "Yeah, sure, go for it." So then we had more players, and then we actually started getting better because we had guys on our team now. It was really fun. One of the guys, funny thing, was the guy that we saved the other night that I told you about, Matt. And Kelsey was like, "You're the guy we saved!" And he was like, "That was you?" And we were like, "Yep, that's us. Hi." So that was funny coincidence. And then his friends were all like, "Oh, you're the girls who saved him. They're like, we need to take you out to dinner because we take care of each other. And if you take care of one of us, we take care of you." So now they owe us dinner. I don't know when that's going to happen. On Saturday, we went shopping, and I got the cutest shoes in the world. Beautiful. So pretty. I love them. I love them. I want to marry them. Okay, I'll stop now. So yeah, I did that. And I got a really cute skirt too. And we went to Texas Roadhouse, and I had ribs. They were so good. That was pretty much it. Then on Saturday night, we baked cupcakes for Elena because her birthday was on Sunday. And we made a giant, beautiful card for her, and we gave it to her Sunday morning before church. I wasn't able to go to church because I had a Powder Puff game. And guess who won? Guess who won? We did. Yeah. It was great. We actually got a touchdown this time, so it was awesome. It was a great game. On Sunday night, we also went out because it was Joanne's birthday, and we went to Cabo Fish Tacos. And their fish tacos are so good! I finally finished my plaster mold, both of them. And the second one's actually pretty. I am so happy right now. It's been taking up a lot of my time, so there's where my week went pretty much. I also finally got my maroon effect shirt and my orange effect shirt. I also forgot to tell you a couple of weeks ago that I got fake glasses for my workshops because we need to go into the wood shop and the metal shop, and we need some sort of eye protection. And so I was gonna get some goggles, but those look retarded, so I can just look hipster instead and wear these. Yeah. What else have I been up to? I don't even know. I've been eating a lot. On Monday, I had the best meal in the world, and it was ginormous. I had 2 giant slices of pizza and some pasta and some cheese sticks and some Chinese food, rice, sweet and sour chicken. I had carrot cake, I had brownie, I had some cherry cobbler, I had, an apple turnover. That was one meal. And yesterday, we took a break from studio. So Shira, Mykayla, and I went to West End to get some stuff, and as we were walking back, I was drinking my smoothie, which was coconut and banana, and I was drinking it, and the banana kept getting stuck in the straw, and I couldn't drink it. And I was like, doesn't it suck when, like, your smoothie fruit gets stuck on the straw? And then Mykayla was like, hashtag, my life at Virginia Tech sucks. And we were just laughing about how, like, the worst thing about our meals is when our delicious fresh fruit in our smoothie gets stuck in our straw, or that awful moment when you're eating London broil and the meat keeps getting stuck in your back teeth. So terrible. Our lives are just terrible. But I was literally just like sitting there and I was thinking, like, my life is so wonderful. I am so incredibly blessed. It's not even like funny. It's so nice. I don't know, I'm just so happy. Like, the other day I was walking down the drill field, and I realized that every time I walk across the drill field, I end up looking around me, looking at the sky, looking at the trees. It's like, it's the drill field, and you see all this grass, then you see trees, and then you see the beautiful hokey stone buildings. And every time I see that, I just think, I am so happy. I am so lucky. And it's really great, and I hope that you are all just as happy, because I like being happy, and I love you guys, and I love you guys being happy. And I just went to lunch with Janice and Shira, and I was really full from my fantastic Frank sandwich. And I also got this delicious, it's like spilling over all over the place, blueberry pie. But I was too full to eat it, so I had to take it to go. But I should eat that soon. Oh, and because I am the luckiest person in the world, I got a ticket for the Miami game. I've gotten 4 out of 4 so far. I am so happy. Because that one's going to be a hard one to find tickets for. I don't really know what else I've been up to. I spend most of my time doing studio stuff, which is pretty fun in itself. And just being at studio is awesome because the more I get to know the people at studio, the more I love them. I have a clip of Mykayla speaking Spanish because I wanted to impress you guys with her amazing Spanish skills.
Sí.
Hola, mi nombre es Mykayla Fernández y soy de Alemania. Estoy en mi clase de arquitectura con mis amigas y amigos. Ahora estoy haciendo tarea de español, pero es muy difícil. Todavía es difícil, ¿no? Siempre es difícil porque no estudio mucho. Estoy muy nerviosa.
Hola, me llamo Shira.
Do it, Shira.
Tengo hambre.
Oh, we made our suite all awesome. Not only did we find coverings finally for our couches so they look way cooler, Delia was awesome enough to let us use her sheets because she doesn't actually use sheets on top of her. She just uses the fitted one and then her comforter. So we're using her sheets to cover our couches, which look way prettier now. And then we did decorations. Not only did we use Delia's sheets to cover our couches, so now they look way prettier, but we also decorated for Halloween. And we've got pretty lights, and we've got cobwebs all over the place, and we've got pretty little things that Justine's mom sent over, like a black cat and a little ghost. And we have pumpkins, and it looks awesome because we're awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now, I believe. I love you guys, and I am excited to keep hearing about your lives because you guys are awesome, so your lives are awesome.